Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated destinations in India.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at off-the-radar and often overlooked destinations across India. It's a large and diverse country, both in terms of culture and environments. These are just a few of India's best-kept secrets that the typical tourist is unlikely to visit. Number 10. Kasol. Located in the state of Himachal Pradesh in northern India, Kasol is a real departure from what most people expect from a trip to India. A rugged, green and mountainous state, Himachal Pradesh is known as Land of Gods and Goddesses. Here, a full 90% of the population live in rural areas. While there are a number of towns and villages worth visiting as you navigate the snowy peaks and rushing rivers, Kasol is a clear standout. A hamlet located on the banks of the Parvati River, Kasol has long been a low-key favourite of backpackers. It's not only a stunning area to explore in its own right, but it also serves as a perfect home base from which to embark on a number of unique treks. Number 9. Coorg. The town of Ooty has long been a favourite destination with travellers from around the globe. Known as the Queen of Hill Stations, the town is undeniably romantic and boasts some truly stunning views, but it also gets very crowded. So if you're looking for a sleepy town nestled in a natural setting, Coorg, also known as Kodagu, is a great alternative. Another hill station, this one located in the state of Karnataka, Coorg has earned itself a number of flattering nicknames. These include the Kashmir of Karnataka and the Scotland of India. The latter is a reference to the verdant green hills of the area, which is also home to a wide variety of wildlife. While local life in Coorg is quiet, the surrounding area offers numerous outdoor activities, including cave treks and a variety of historic sites. Number 8. Matheran. The Lonavala and Khandala hill stations are two popular destinations that people often visit as part of a larger trip to Mumbai. It's a chance to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city for some time in the countryside. The problem is, everyone has the same idea, and so you just wind up with a crowded countryside. For a similar experience but with more personal space, take the trip to Matheran. Not only does the town offer all the country charms you could ask for, but it's also accessible via a heritage train ride that offers some great photo ops. The town itself doesn't allow motor vehicles, so there's a real sense of peace and calm that permeates your visit. Whether you're looking to sit back and relax or hike to scenic lookouts, Matheran doesn't disappoint. Number 7. Auli. What comes to mind when you think of a trip to India? We're guessing it's not snowy mountains, orchards and oak trees. But that's the magic of Auli. It's like an entirely different world. Located in the northern state of Uttarakhand, Auli is a relatively popular ski destination, but more so with locals than international travellers. The reason? There just aren't that many foreign visitors who visit India to hit the slopes. Regardless, Auli's place in the Himalayas ensures some truly stunning views year-round. The valley is actually home to one of the most diverse collections of flower species anywhere on Earth. But while nature might be the starring attraction, the area is also home to a number of temples and historic sites that are well worth visiting. Number 6. Gangtok. The capital of the state of Sikkim, Gangtok is a destination that's hard to pigeonhole. It's often referred to as both a town and city, depending on the context. With a population of 100,000 and a notably modern vibe to it, it certainly earns its capital city status. On the other hand, its location in the Himalayan mountains in northeastern India, paired with all the natural surrounding beauty, also make it feel like one big hill town. It's at once a great home base for backpackers looking to do some unforgettable trekking through the surrounding landscape, but also rich in cultural experiences. There's no shortage of things to do in Gangtok itself, from shopping and dining to the Gangtok Food and Culture Festival. It's really got a bit of everything. Number 5. Valparai. Located in the Anamalai mountain range, Valparai is a town in the southeastern state of Tamil Nadu. The area is absolutely gorgeous, consisting of rolling green hills and lush forests. It's a lovely place to visit, and the available lodgings offer the usual creature comforts. But this land belongs first and foremost to nature. The area is arguably best known as the home of the Anamalai Tiger Reserve. In addition to its namesake big cats, the area is home to a wide variety of animals, including the brown mongoose, Indian elephant, Indian leopard, sloth bears, and more. Many of the aforementioned creatures are actually endangered, while the Animali Tiger Reserve as a whole is home to a number of endemic species. As such, Valparai makes for not only an unforgettable travel experience, but also a cause worth supporting. Number 4. Palolem Beach. Goa isn't exactly off the beaten path. If you've ever been to beaches like Bodh Gaya and Kalangut in peak season, you know just how unbearably crowded they can get. And unfortunately, with so many people, the beaches usually suffer from a build-up of litter as well. Thankfully, not every beach in the area has been overrun like the aforementioned hotspots. Goa is located along the southwestern coast of India, but as you move to the southernmost end of the state, in Kanakona, you find beautiful Palolem Beach. It's by no means a secret. In peak season, you're likely to encounter travellers from all across the globe. Compared to Goa's top beaches, however, the numbers remain relatively low, thanks in part to the lack of local development. Unpretentious and largely untarnished, it's a real gem. Number 3. Spiti Valley. While the name might not be the most enticing, Spiti Valley just might be among India's most awe-inspiring destinations. Here in the state of Himachal Pradesh, small hilltop villages stand in stark contrast to the towering Himalayan mountains. The picturesque Spiti River runs through the valley, feeding an immersive array of unique flora. A surreal space to explore, Spiti Valley is at once a land of adventure, but also impossibly serene. As if all the natural splendour in the area isn't enough to earn Spiti Valley a place on our podium, it's also a must-visit for anyone with an interest in Buddhism. It's home to some of the world's oldest Buddhist sites, including the Thabo Monastery, Dankar Monastery, and Key Monastery. The whole thing makes for one truly epic road trip for travellers in the know. Number 2. Puducherry. Also known as Pondicherry, this town is a must-visit for anyone with an interest in the French colonial history of India. The old-world architecture of the town is beautifully preserved, making travellers feel somewhat out of step with time during their visit. Here, one finds great shopping opportunities, Instagram-ready photo ops around every corner, and excellent French cuisine. In recent years, it's become something of a bohemian retreat for those lucky enough to have discovered the unique town, but it thankfully continues to elude mass tourism. It's a unique blend of French and Indian culture, offering a whole lot of charm and a memorable moment to be made. Add to that the beautiful local beaches, and you've really got an unforgettable trip. Number 1. Bodh Gaya. If you're looking for a uniquely inspiring trip to India, then this is the destination for you. Bodh Gaya is located on the banks of the river Falgu in the Indian state of Bihar. It is considered to be among the most important destinations in the Buddhist world. Here, under the Bodhi tree, is where Gautama Buddha is said to have achieved enlightenment. And yet, for all its importance to Buddhism, Bodh Gaya remains relatively unknown to other international travellers. With a wealth of religious sites to explore, including the Mahabodhi temple and the Great Buddha statue, it makes for a culturally and spiritually enriching experience, regardless of your personal faith or beliefs. If your trip coincides with a local festival, you should expect crowds, but it also makes for a truly one-in-a-lifetime travel experience.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MojoTravels. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.